Bom dia, YouTube. It's a pretty wet day here in Coimbra today, but not to worry, the rain is supposed to stop around noon, just in time when I probably arrive at today's destination, final destination that is. That's the beautiful town of Aveiro, about 50 kilometers north of here. And it's called the Venice of Portugal. So we will see what's up with that. Care to come along? Let's hit the road. All right, we are leaving Coimbra, and our first stop for today is Figueira da Foz, which is a spa and resort town right on the Atlantic Ocean. It's known for its white beaches. It's also known for being a major tourist destination for beach holidays. We're not staying there, it's just a stopover on our way to Aveiro, but it'll be our first time on this trip to actually see the Atlantic Ocean. Even if the weather isn't quite ideal for it, it should be a damn impressive sight. Let's get there. Okay, Figueira da Foz. I found another parking space / charging station, and from here it's supposed to be just 6 minutes to the Atlantic Ocean. So let's take a walk. It's not exactly pretty right here where I'm now. But I figure this place is mostly like huge hotels and beach tourism and stuff. That's why we're not staying overnight. But it's absolutely worth a look, I guess. Let's check it out. Want to fancy a name for a bakery? How about Bread Boutique? So yes, this beach is wide, and you can easily imagine it on a hot summer day to be absolutely packed with people and towels next to towels. So it's so weird to be on this popular beach and completely alone. Well, hello Atlantic Ocean. Always good to see you. I feel like I'm having the whole ocean for myself right now. It's so weird. Look around. So this is one of the widest beaches in Europe. And usually on a summer day, it's just a sea of towels, umbrellas, volleyball nets, surfboards, families. But today, it's just the raw Atlantic. Like vast, moody, and quite powerful. Look at those waves. It's really a vibe of its very own today here. It's completely weird, but I'm enjoying it. almost something post-apocalyptic to it. Figueira da Foz translates to fig tree by the mouth of the river, and the place has a long history. It's been mentioned in the 13th century, so in the 1200s. It's been attacked by pirates in the 1500s. It's been conquered by the French in 1807 and then by the British a year later. And ever since the late 1800s, it's been constantly growing as a popular resort town. And that's why today you can see a lot of large hotels, restaurants, all the beach tourism stuff. But today, all that is kind of not there. It's just the beach and the oceans and a couple ships in the distance. Oh hey, there's other people. Crazy. Well, you gotta give it to Figueira. It's not all hotels. These buildings here are homes. Maybe second homes, but homes anyway. Found this real estate agent display, and let's have a look. A 108 square meters apartment with a sea view, a large terrace and a pool for 383,000. That's not outlandish at all. Tempting. Okay, let's head back to the car and get on the road to our ultimate destination today. It's still pretty early, not quite 1 p.m. yet, so the room in Aveiro will probably not be ready yet, which means we're making another stop nearby first in the little coastal town of Costa Nova. Costa Nova, a little resort town close to Aveiro, known for its very long seaside promenade and its striped houses. Now you can tell we're very close to the ocean because the weather here can change in no time at all. Just 15 minutes ago it was raining. Now the sun is out. It's really nice. striped houses. Originally, they were storage sheds for fish. And the stripes were later added by fishermen for a very practical reason. That way, they could spot their shed from the sea. Now, over time, they all have been converted into homes, and still, I mean, some of these are tourist home and holiday rentals, but many of them are still family homes, actually. So we're on a very thin, very narrow strip of land. What you see down there is the river, and right behind those dunes over there is the Atlantic Ocean again. There's nothing like a seaside stroll, especially when you have a wooden boardwalk with perfect view of the ocean. Another thing I'm noticing is it's not all just candy-colored stripes. There's also a lot of Art Deco going on here. Bit like a little South Beach Miami here, just without the tourist traps, mostly. Actually, the Art Deco details kind of make sense because Aveiro nearby, and our next and final destination for today, is known as the Art Deco capital of Portugal. We'll see when we get there how much truth there is to it. Okay, let's see what Aveiro has in store for us. Okay, it's called the Portuguese Venice. So, of course, the cruise boats are gondolas. Kinda gondolas. So, first impression, this town feels the most touristy of all the places on this trip so far. Although, I mean, I've barely left the apartment. And I'm at that canal with all the tourist boats and all that. So, that may be judged a bit fast. Let's see what happens if we turn a few corners, what Aveiro looks like there. It's funny, I just left the goat and sheep region of Portugal, and now I'm right in the seafood region. Pretty much any restaurants here offers oysters and all other kinds of seafood. We'll check that out later. I just saw something I thought I'd never see again. A record store, an actual record store. It's too bad they have a sign inside asking you not to film or take pictures. So we'll have to do with the outside view. I think it just is very touristy. Honestly, so far, Aveiro doesn't get to me the way that, for example, Coimbra did, which is maybe an unfair comparison. Coimbra is much larger. But generally, this is the first town I'm visiting on the trip that feels mostly tourism oriented and hardly authentic. I may be wrong, but it's my first impression and my second one. So here's the plan. I will return to my room for a little bit, recharge a couple of batteries, not my own, but my devices. And then I will head out to dinner. And gotta find a good restaurant, gotta do some research. So see you in a little bit. Oh, by the way, my room is right above this one. Here we go again. It's 7:30, dinner time. Also, yes, of course, just recharging my devices. The moment I laid down, I was out for 2 hours. But I'm feeling really good now. So let's see what dinner has in store for us. I've found a recommendation for a seafood restaurant that I want to check out now. It seems at 7:30 all the tourist activities are over, and the restaurants and cafes and places that cater mostly to the tourists are already closed. Okay, that was a bit too upscale for my preferences. Many of those fish dishes were about 52 euros, and some were, well, ask for today's price. I will find something different. Okay, so that charging station is for the molicieros, the longboats that they use here for the river tours. So obviously some of them are driven by electric engines, which is nice. Okay, that was a pretty un-Portuguese dinner, but very nice anyway, at an English pub here. So far Aveiro has been a bit too touristy for my taste. Now, I know I'm a tourist, but when I go somewhere, I'd like to, you know, soak up the vibes, the culture, and not be a target group. But hey, it happens. And for tomorrow, I have a plan that might work out that would provide me with a completely different experience. So stay tuned for it. And until then, I hope you enjoy your evening. I hope you enjoyed the video. And see you for the next one.